Life is too short to be at war with yourself. I feel like we spend so much years battling our problems, hating ourselves, hating our insecurities, and just focusing on the wrong parts of our life. And that's what makes our life seem so shit. We spend too many years worrying about the wrong thing instead of thinking about the right thing that could set us up for the future. I feel like as humans, we're too used to always focusing on the negatives. In our minds, it seems to be the bigger part of our lives is the things that goes wrong, when instead it's the things that always go right. They are the bigger parts that actually play a key role in your life. And the negatives don't do such a thing. They're not worth anything. The only thing that they do is affect how you feel, and how you feel is what determines what you do. So how you interpret those negativity is what's going to determine the type of person you are, how you think, how you feel, and what you do. So that's why you might feel like you're always battling yourself, because it's how you interpret that negativity, it's how you allow other people to make you feel, and that will change how you feel about yourself. So usually it's mostly public opinion that makes us battle with ourselves. It's what sets our own soul, our own body up for failure. It's because of what other people have to say about us. So if you get to the stage where you can stop worrying about what people have to say about you, you can get better at focusing on yourself and realizing that you need to focus on you and you need to achieve the goals you want to. That's when you'll be set up for life. But you've got to understand that you can't be on a battlefield with yourself. You can't spend all these years worrying about how big your head is, how big your nose is, how much acne you've got, because there are bigger things to life than how you look. There's bigger things to life than what you can do and what abilities you have. Because I feel like people spend you don't understand, like, how many hours a day do you spend looking in the mirror trying to fix your hair, trying to do your makeup, or if you're a man, trying to get your hair to stay straight, or just trying to look good in general. All those hours, all of them added up, all of that time together, that's a lot of time that could have been put to something that would actually benefit you, your goals, your life, exploring. But all those hours are put onto you worrying about yourself. I mean, obviously we want to look good so we feel good. That's completely normal, because who's going to get up in the morning, get dressed, and just leave the house? Obviously there are people who do that, but at the same time, we want to look our best selves. But I feel like people always try to push it to a limit. You try to do even more things that could be like surgery, or even do like random YouTube videos about trying to slimmer your face down or something. But I feel like we've got to accept who we are as a person. We've got to accept the fact that you can't change how big your head is, you can't change how big your nose is. You've just got to accept who you are, because everyone in this earth is different, and everyone on this earth is presented in a different way. So you must accept how you look, and you must understand that you can't look like every other person out there, because that's not who you are. The more you get used to being in your own body and doing things that makes you feel like you, the better your life will get. Because we spend a lot of time on earth trying to look as good as other people, trying to improve our looks and trying to attract other people, when instead we should put that time to exploring the world more, achieving our goals, making good memories with friends. Because there's so much things better because there's so much things that you can do in life that's way better than trying to look good in general. Because like 90% of the reason why you want to look good is to attract other people. But there's more to life than love, there's more to life than attraction, and most people just don't realize that. But I feel like you should. So I'm not trying to say you shouldn't spend all this time trying to look good. I'm just trying to say that you shouldn't prioritize your looks over your actual life, because your life consists of value, your looks doesn't. Yeah, of course, if you look like fucking Timothy Chalamet, you might get all the girls you want, you might get a few modeling contracts and whatnot, but that doesn't bring such a big difference between you and that person, because you could still achieve those things. Obviously, maybe not to the excess amount that they do, but you're still capable. Because as humans, we're capable to achieve anything. We can do anything in life. The only thing that really stops us is the negatives in our mind, is the thoughts that, oh, I'm not qualified for this, oh, I'm not brave enough, oh, I'm not strong enough. That's what stops you from actually being able to achieve things other people have achieved. So if you can perceive things in the same way that other people have, so if someone is living your dream life, you could interpret that and that could be your dream life. All you've got to do is make a plan and just realize how you plan to achieve that dream life, because you can't achieve things in life if you don't have a plan, because it doesn't just work by attraction. You can't get what you want if you think you can attract it, because it won't work like that. So if there are things you want in life, you've got to chase it, because attraction won't always work. You've got to chase what it is that you want most in life. So if you really want to live a life full of happiness, a life full of enjoyment, worry about your looks less, worry about your appearance less, and then you will realize how much better your life has gotten. Like, you don't understand. So many people on this earth allow their looks to determine their emotions. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be what you experience that determines your emotions, not how you look. Because how you look is just what other people see. And what other people see is what should not benefit us. Because what we're trying to do is find ways to make our life as perfect as possible, to achieve our goals, to experience more happiness, to explore the world more. That's what we want to do. So who gives a shit about other people? You'll realize that how you look doesn't play a big part in trying to stop you from achieving that dream life. So you shouldn't put your looks ahead of your goals, ahead of your actions, ahead of your happiness, because how you look and how you perceive yourself is what will ruin your emotions, is what will make you hate yourself. Because who do you really think that you could live a long and healthy life if you hate yourself for 50 years? You will most likely kill yourself. So you need to stop hating on yourself. You need to stop being at war with yourself. And you've got to understand that you need to prioritize your actions. You need to prioritize experiences and not prioritize your looks. Because your looks is just what you see. Your looks doesn't give you any opportunities. Like, obviously, of course you can attract more people, like, come on, of course you can, but at the same time, that's all it does. It doesn't actually fully improve your life as much as achieving your goals would, or getting more experiences, or exploring. So you've got to understand that you need to set priorities. You need to realize that if you're the type of person who wants to improve their life, they want to live longer, they want to live a happy and just be a really happy, smiling person, you've got to understand that you need to stop focusing on how you look all the time, because that's what fucks with your emotions the most. Like, it could obviously be negativity, but how you feel about yourself is also the reason. The end of our lives could come at any point. You never know. You might not wake up tomorrow or the next week or the next month, because life is truly unpredictable. So don't spend all these months, all these weeks, all these years worrying about how you look and how you view yourself. Focus on experiences. Focus on trying to improve your actual life and not your appearance. And therefore, your life will be filled with happiness. Your life will be filled with good memories. So set priorities, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below if you need help with anything, because I will reply to every single comment. It's going to be all from me, so have a good day.